flight is motion. Flight is the ultimate motion. When I was young, I taught myself how to do something called lucid dreaming, which is the ability to kind of control your dreams. I naturally flew, and this is a common thing for people. And I think we're just fascinated by things that fly because we can't do it, and it does seem magical. The motivation behind my work, broadly speaking, is I just love to create, and I use motion as my medium. Robotics and AI encapsulates motion. I like to create new stuff, so that's why I went into engineering. I got a PhD in engineering, I was a professor in engineering. And then I discovered entrepreneurship, and I discovered doing performance art. These are new mediums for creation. I love those as well. I don't really distinguish between them. I founded a company called Kiva Systems, which eventually was bought by Amazon, is now Amazon Robotics. 5 years into it, the part that I was responsible for was well established, and it became more about scaling it as a business. And I decided I wanted to go back into academia and start to do work that I'd put on hold to do Kiva Systems, which was drones. Yeah, Spark was a fun project. We worked with the creative folks at Cirque du Soleil who wanted to do something with drones. We came up with a script together. We came up with a concept together. We created the choreographies to highlight their capabilities. We evolved and changed the concept as we were filming it. And the end product was something that we could not have envisioned ahead of time. And it was really just to see what could be done with drones in a theatrical concept. We create the choreographies, we develop custom choreography tools, then we take all of this information and we upload it to the drones, and then the drones execute that choreography. They're like dancers on a stage. They basically have practice, they know what they need to do, and when the performance starts, they execute their performance, and that's what the vehicles do, and when they're done, they land. The drones have been used in a variety of ways. Even our Lucy micro drones have been used in a variety of different ways. Our large drones were used as flying lampshades on Broadway. Our smaller drones have been used, with Metallica, a heavy metal hard rock band, to a Hello Kitty installation at Changi Airport in Singapore, to being used in the pre-game show of the Knicks before their basketball game. Their use in a creative way is really only limited by producers and us as choreographers and creators of the technology. We did the show with Cirque du Soleil. We created this concept of the flying lampshades with them, and it was deployed on Broadway. And then, we realized, there's, lampshades, it's one thing, but what else can you do in terms of costumes? And that's when we hired Leia to, just to explore what can you do with costumes on large drones and small drones.
I'm a drone costume designer at Verity Studio, meaning that I'm designing the structure coming around the drones. And the idea was to question what would be the kind of emotions you could convey by having several costume drones and also interaction with human. So it was a proof of concept that drones in the entertainment industry and with costumes are compelling, and that you can create even a story, a full story with drones. And the nice thing about Spark is that each costume is representing a different mood or a different character. And it's nice to see in the movie that it's really working. Each drone has its own personality.
Can drones be creative? Well, I would say no, simply because they're not designed to be creative. Drones don't have intent. Certainly our drones, they are just an extension of us. They don't have agency. We don't want them to have agency for even just reasons of safety. They're just a tool for us. Here's a way to have a piece of scenography move anywhere in space, anywhere in time, even over the audience. That just doesn't exist.
Hyundai Motor, connecting art and technology.